Now, the colony where I live happens to share a wall with the very site where the Twin Towers once stood. This was a skyscape which was once dominated by the Twin Towers. Now you can actually see the sky. Unfortunately, a part of the sky is still blotted out by this monstrosity. The two top floors of the Twin Towers that came crashing down onto this boundary wall, leaving in its wake a huge wake of destruction, thousands of cubic meters of concrete and metal that will be sold to actually raise the funds to pay for the demolition itself. For the people of this colony, they're staring at least 2 or 3 months of heavy work, heavy earthworks, cranes, bulldozers, drills, and what have you to clear this out. Because for them, they believe that this was a terribly close call. Take a look. This is where it has come crashing down, and look how near it is to the nearest residential tower. Just about 10 to 15 meters. Any closer, and it could have actually damaged it. The aftermath of the demolition is something that has disturbed many. Many are still digesting return to their homes after their entire colonies have been covered in dust. Their lives have changed in some ways. Take a look.
Gone in 9 seconds, and in those 9 seconds, dust and debris sprawled across the ground where the massive Twin Towers once stood. Hours after the most watched demolition in India, residents were allowed to return to their homes in nearby society. And as expected, the dust quite literally had not settled. It was only this morning that residents truly got a sense of the level of damage.
This enormous top floor of the Supertech Twin Towers has crashed through the colony where I live, the wall. Thankfully, only a small bit of the boundary wall has actually been damaged. It could have been far worse. Just look at how close it is to one of the colony towers. It's just about 15 meters away. Very, very close call. But we are told that the engineers had actually calculated for this kind of margin of error, and they were pretty sure that there wouldn't be any damage to the actual colony towers.
The dust levels have gone up in nearby societies as a layer of concrete dust remains spread across the road. Workers are now employed around the clock in attempting to clear the dust. Minimal damage was reported inside the homes, despite their close proximity to the now destroyed Twin Towers.
This is an unoccupied flat where I see certain glasses shattered, no major again damage, only dust particles and certain, the concrete materials perhaps have come because of the implosion at this site. Rest of the other places have been totally clean, and that is where now you see a black sheet. Right behind that was Twin Tower. It has been demolished and the debris have not gone.
Most residents have said clearing the dust is the biggest challenge, and authorities have issued health advisories in case some residents report respiratory problems.
जितना डर था उस हिसाब से कुछ भी नहीं हुआ। घर साफ करके छोड़ के गई थी और वैसा ही मिला एकदम।
स्मोक का प्रॉब्लम था जो हमारे घरों में अभी भी घुस गया है, डस्ट का, अब साफ कराएंगे आज।
At the demolition site, work is underway to clear the debris, a task that will take over 3 months to complete. But the immediate focus is to ensure there are no undetonated explosives.
Well, I think this was, again, an extremely challenging project because the building was of a very robust nature. Very difficult to blast and get it to behave and collapse the way you want it to.
The symbol of corruption is now brought down, and India's biggest demolition has been a successful operation with minimal damage on ground. and we have the engineers and every single worker who was part of the project to thank. With Shiv Arur and Ashutosh Mishra, Bureau Report, India Today.